Yo, hello guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be a thought process on a trade, basically me building my buys for the day and identifying the buys. And actually I just opened the charts. I did a little bit of analysis, but I'm still not sure about my buys, so I'm going to go over that right now in this video. So take the advantage and take the opportunity to watch me identifying my trading bias without any cutting anything. Literally, I'm just talking without editing any single video. So without further ado, don't forget to smash up the like button and to click that subscribe button. Let's reach 190 legends before the end of May. We are really very soon to hit that number. So please guys, scroll down a little bit and hit that subscribe button. That will mean the world to me, bro. Please, bro, please. So you subscribed, right? Alright, thank you, bro. Let's get started into today's video. So for me to identify my trading bias, I really need to go on from the higher time frames to the lower time frames and identify the higher time frame trend from the lower time frame trend and try to adapt it to the to the current market condition and the current price movement. So let's start with the daily time frame. So as you can see, the overall daily trend is bullish, but today's actually is being bearish. We also have this bullish bullish daily fair value gap right here. As you can see, we have a bullish daily fair value gap. Price should push into it if we can see a reversal from this one. Like we have a overall bullish order flow, and we just retraced into a daily fair value gap. So I ideally think that price, after filling up the fair value gap and seeing some structure shift in the lower time frames to the upside, that will mean that we should continue going higher. And if price broke below this low on the lower time frames, that automatically means that price is not going to respect this fair value gap and it's going to continue dropping lower. But for now, it's all looking clean. And so on, if we continue to and scale down to the lower time frame, which is the 4-hour time frame, but the 4-hour still have the ability to give us the overall trend. So we are not going to like execute on the 4-hour, but we are going to identify the next move and from the daily and the 4-hour. So those two time frames is correlated to itself. So what do we have right here on the 4-hour? We have this big 4-hour fair value gap, and combined with it with the daily fair value gap sitting right here. And actually now on GJ, price came down, took out these 4-hour lows, these Asian session lows, and these 4-hour lows also, and it's now pushing towards the daily fair value gap. So if I want to take a long, alright, I will scale down even lower to the lower time frames so I can see a continuation confluences off of the hourly or on the 15-minute. So now what I'm currently looking for is price to push up higher, break or invalidate this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. So the move for me will be like something like this. So push up, invalidation of this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, retracement into some sort of 5-minute or 15-minute continuation confluences like fair value gap, order block, breaker block, CISD, any fucking thing related to that, and a lower time frame break of structure to the upside. That will give me the entry signal, and my main target will be these Asian session highs. Simple as that. But if we don't have anything and we keep consolidating or keep pushing lower, that means that London session is not something that I could trade with. So I will wait for it, and I will set my London session highs and the London session lows, and I will probably trade New York session. So, and if there is no setup on New York session, I will not enter any trades. I will call it a day, no trades taken today. But who knows right now, because London session has just opened for 44 minutes right now, and this was the move on GJ. So let's move on to USD GPY right now, and it's currently like looking a little bit like GJ, but let's see. So on the daily time frame, we also in the overall bullish order flow on the daily, and we currently have this daily fair value gap sitting right here, this bullish daily fair value gap. That price needs to go and fill it up, because right now, if you zoom in on the daily, price is pushing lower to make the higher low, because market moves in a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and lower highs and higher highs, lower highs. Oh, I'm sorry, but you got the point. So now I'm looking for the push lower towards this daily fair value gap, and if I want to take a short, or push lower to take out these 4-hour lows and hit this 4-hour fair value gap combined with the daily fair value gap, and or push lower and took out the Asian session lows and retracement off of this already used fair value gap. So if I want to take a short or a long, so we currently have a much potential to take a long. Why? So if we just sweep out this low, these Asian session lows, or even these lows, and make a high and invalidate some sort of bearish moves on the 15-minute or bearish structure on the 15-minute and make a continuation confluences off of that, we could potentially aim for these Asian session highs. Alright, but if we don't now took out the Asian highs, or we don't took out these draws on liquidity, because the market on the hourly is bearish, and on the 4-hour is also bearish, and on the daily is also bearish, but the daily overall, I mean by this, is like the weekly move is bullish. But on the daily, if I'm a day trader, I take a trade based on like the 1-hour or the 15-minute or the 5-minute time frame execution. I will not identify a daily bias is bullish or the weekly bias is bullish and then enter a short on the 15-minute. That does not, or enter a long on the 15-minute. That does not make any sense, bro. Alright, so that's why you should combine the lower time frames to the higher time frames and try to adapt it to the current market condition. So the current market condition is now on the hourly is bearish, the 4-hour is bearish. So if I want to take a trade right now, whether it be something like this setup that I already drew it to you, or I want to see a push higher, took out the Asian session highs, which is right here, and some sort of bearish structure or bullish structure got broken, and then a retracement into some sort of continuation confluences on the lower time frames, and then eventually I will target either these Asian session lows or these 4-hour lows or the 50% mark of the daily fair value gap. And now currently it looks like we are taking out the Asian session lows, still few pips, but you got the point. And that's how I identify my trading bias for the day. I will always try to adapt it to the current market condition, because the price action moves, and you should be you should know how to combine it by to your trading strategy or your trading style or anything like that. So this was the video for today. Not for today, the video before the trade, whether we taken or not, whether I took a trade or not. This is the trade, the day where I do the identifying my trading bias for the day. So I hope you guys benefit from this video. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe. If you have anything in your mind, just type it out in the comment section. I will reply you within an hour or so on. So if you want to be a part of this family, please, bro, hit that subscribe button. Please, that will mean the world to me, bro. Please. And if you did that, thank you guys a lot for supporting me in this journey. And stay tuned for the video, for the trade recap or the market recap, whether I took a trade or not. So without that being said, thank you guys for watching.